You are a slave. You believe you are free because you have no master standing over you with a whip. But you have a crueler master living inside your own skin. You are a slave to your impulses, a servant to your comfort, and a prisoner of your own potential. You do what you feel like doing, and that is why you are weak. Look at your life. It is a graveyard of half-finished bridges and abandoned foundations. You start with fire, and you end in ash. You negotiate with yourself like a coward. You tell yourself, tomorrow, but tomorrow is a liar. The version of you that exists in your head, the one who's fit, rich, and powerful, is dying. You are waiting for motivation. You are acting like a child waiting for permission to play. Motivation is a fickle feeling, a dopamine spike that vanishes the moment the wind blows cold. Motivation is for amateurs. Discipline is for the sovereign. The king does not ask if he feels like ruling. He rules because it is who he is. Your biology is not your friend. Your brain is wired for survival, not for greatness. It wants you to be safe, soft, and fed. It wants you to conserve energy. Every time you try to rise, your own biology pulls you back into the mud of mediocrity. Discipline is the act of declaring war on your own DNA. You think freedom is the ability to do whatever you want. This is the definition of chaos. True freedom is the ability to do what you must. If you cannot command yourself to work when you are tired, you are not free. You are a passenger in a vehicle driven by a toddler. To rule the world, you must first conquer the seat of your own mind. Discipline is not a punishment. It is an architecture. It is the steel framework that holds a skyscraper upright in a hurricane. Without it, you are a tent, collapsing at the first gust of adversity. You must build a structure of habits so rigid that even on your worst days, you cannot fail. You must become a machine so you can eventually become a god. Stop trusting your future self. You think the you of next week will have more energy, more will, more time. He won't. He will be just as tired and lazy as you are today. You must rig the game. You must burn the boats. Create a system where failure is not an option, but a physical impossibility. The amateur practices until he gets it right. The professional practices until he cannot get it wrong. Repetition is the mother of skill, but it is the father of character. Doing the boring, repetitive work in the dark is the price you pay for the spotlight. You want the glory? Learn to love the grind. Eliminate the decision. Decision fatigue is the enemy of will. If you have to decide to go to the gym, you have already lost. The decision should have been made yesterday. The decision should be made once and then respected forever. Be a tyrant to your schedule. Do not negotiate with your calendar. You are addicted to cheap dopamine. The scroll, the snack, the click. These are the pacifiers of the modern age. Discipline requires a dopamine detox. You must learn to sit with boredom. You must learn to stare at the wall. In the absence of cheap pleasure, the mind is forced to find satisfaction in the hard work of creation. Pain is information. When you feel the burn, the fatigue, the desire to quit, that is not a signal to stop. That is a signal that you are finally entering the zone of transformation. Comfort is the zone of decay. Nothing grows in ice. Everything grows in fire. You must learn to transmute your suffering into fuel. Machiavelli knew that it is better to be feared than loved. Apply this to yourself. Fear your own lack of potential more than you fear the pain of work. Fear the version of you that dies filled with regret. Let that terror drive you. Be ruthless with your excuses. execute them on sight. The world is soft. It wants you to be soft. It tells you to take it easy, to practice self-care, to love yourself. This is the siren song of mediocrity. True self-love is doing the hard thing that makes you better. True self-love is holding yourself to a standard that terrifies others. Be the iron in a world of clay. Do not tell me about your intentions. Intentions are vapor. Show me your scars. Show me the calluses on your hands and the bags under your eyes. The universe does not reward what you want. It rewards what you are. And you are what you do. Consistently, without applause, in the dark. There is a beast inside you. It is aggressive, it is hungry, it is violent. Society tells you to cage it. I tell you to harness it. Hook that beast to the plow of your ambition. Let your anger, your frustration, your darkness drive the engine of your success. A harmless man is useless. A controlled monster is unstoppable. Discipline is a lonely road. The higher you climb, the thinner the air and the fewer the people. Your friends will not understand. They will call you obsessed. They will say you have changed. Good. You are supposed to change. You are leaving the herd behind. Do not look back. The sheep have nothing to teach the wolf. They bond over their weakness. They go to the bar to complain about their bosses, their wives, their lives. They want you to join the choir of victims. Silence is your shield. While they complain, you work. While they dream, you execute. Let your results be the only noise you make. You must learn to say no. No is the most powerful word in your arsenal. No to the night out. No to the distraction. No to the favor. Every no to them is a yes to your empire. You are not being rude. You are being strategic. Your time is the only resource you cannot regenerate. Guard it with a sword. Emotional control is the ultimate discipline. A man who cannot control his temper is a fool. A man who cannot control his lust is a puppet. You must become a stone. Let their insults break against you like waves against a cliff. Do not react. Observe, analyze, and then, if necessary, destroy. But never out of emotion. Robert Greene wrote about the law of compounding. Discipline is not addition, it is multiplication. The work you do today doubles the value of the work you did yesterday. A year of focused, disciplined aggression is worth a lifetime of passive drifting. Stop counting the days and start making the days count. The morning is the battlefield. If you lose the first hour of the day, you spend the rest of the day chasing it. Wake up before the enemy. Wake up before the sun. The silence of the morning is the time of the sovereign. While the world sleeps, you sharpen your blade. Win the morning, and you have already won the day. Do the hardest thing first. Mark Twain said, if you have to eat a frog, do it first thing in the morning. Do not let the difficult task hang over your head like a sword. Attack it, kill it, then walk through the rest of your day with the blood of your dragon on your hands. Momentum is built on the corpse of procrastination. Remove the friction. If you want to read, put the book on your pillow. If you want to run, sleep in your clothes. Make the good habit easy and the bad habit impossible. You are a simple creature. You follow the path of least resistance. So use your intelligence to dig a new path. The plateau is where the weak die. You will work hard for weeks and see no results. This is the test. The universe is checking if you are serious. Most people quit on the plateau. The sovereign builds a house there. He keeps working when the applause stops. He keeps working when the scale doesn't move. He trusts the process, not the outcome. Perfection is a delay tactic. You are waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect gear, the perfect time. They do not exist. Excellence is achieved through the jagged, messy process of doing. Start with what you have. Start where you are. A violently executed plan today is better than a perfect plan next week. Stoicism is not about having no feelings. It is about not being enslaved by them. It is the ability to look at a disaster and say, this is what it is. What is my next move? Panic is a luxury you cannot afford. Discipline provides the calm center in the chaos. When the world is on fire, the disciplined man is the only one holding a bucket. You are going to die. Keep this thought close. Memento mori. You have a finite number of heartbeats left. Do you want to spend them scrolling? Do you want to spend them hesitating? Death puts discipline into perspective. It strips away the trivial. If this was your last year, would you live it like a coward? Respect the contract. You made a contract with yourself when you set that goal. Breaking that contract is the ultimate act of self-betrayal. If you cannot trust your own word, who will? When you say you will do something, it must be as good as done. Your word should be iron law. You know that if you become disciplined, you will lose your excuses. You will have no one to blame but yourself. Success brings responsibility. It brings pressure. The slave fears the throne because the throne is heavy. Pick it up anyway. Discipline requires a short memory. You failed yesterday. Forget it. You won yesterday. Forget it. The score resets to 0 every morning. Do not rest on your laurels and do not wallow in your defeats. Today is a new war. Put your armor back on. They will call you cold. They will say you are intense. Let them. They are judging you from the comfort of the stands while you are in the arena. Their opinions are the noise of the spectators. You are the gladiator. The lion does not turn around when the small dog barks. You want the shortcut. You want the hack. There is no hack. There is only the work. The secret you are looking for is hidden in the work you are avoiding. The magic pill is sweat. The secret technique is consistency. Stop looking for the exit and start climbing the mountain. When you master discipline, you become dangerous. You become a force of nature. People can sense it. When you walk into a room, you carry the weight of your self-respect. You do not need to speak loud. Your presence screams. This is the aura of the sovereign. This is the magnetism of the man who owns himself. Your potential is a debt you owe to the world. To die with that debt unpaid is a crime. Discipline is how you pay it back. It is how you extract the gold from the ore of your talent. Do not rob the world of the person you could become. Refine yourself in the fire of effort. I am watching. The sovereign mind is watching. But most importantly, you are watching. Do not disappoint the face in the mirror. Choose power. Choose discipline. Choose yourself. The choice is yours.